Let's see. Okay, basically it didn't make enough. Honestly, I think they succeed in writing an emotional thing. Makes me wonder though, like how much of what you've seen is real, how much wasn't. The choice you make, you were looking at two corpses. Adams and Lugo don't actually bring up the you hallucinating around. Maybe your character just, you know, just didn't hear that kind of thing. Like, not by didn't hear, they heard it, but then just processed it as something else. It would almost, or just like rewrote history kind of thing. Like, I can't explain it, but yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to remember how do you spell Intel? Fuck. Alright, they have a list. What the? No, it's just a video with all the Intel locations. Collectibles. Okay, let's see. Does anyone just have the same list as the other place? Don't tell me I was hoping that someone would have a list of um, things. Like with Metro 2033, they had a list of each and every diary entry you could find, and then would also provide you with um, like the diary entry itself. So if you didn't want to go find it, you can just read it there. And I'll be interested in seeing, you know, what all it says. And I don't want to have to go and just find all the locations. Here, 1 second. Here, folks, in the back. I can't find anything that says, like... Wait. I think I may have gotten something. Why do I have to keep misclicking? Intel database. Okay. There's a thin red line between hope and darkness. It's apparently the tagline of Spec Ops The Line. Oh, there's 4 endings to the line. Walker can either allow the Conrad projection to shoot him, rationalizing that it is an illusion, shoot his own reflection, or shoot the projection. Allowing Conrad to pull the trigger or shooting Walker's reflection will cause Walker in reality to commit suicide. His dead body is shown settled next to Conrad's, while Conrad's original broadcast plays as the camera pans over the burning remains of Dubai. Shooting Conrad's reflection will end with Conrad dying and tell Walker he can still go home. The third soldier from downstairs comes up asking Walker what to do. Walker turns around to find that both soldier and Conrad's body have disappeared. Walker then uses Conrad's radio to request an immediate evac of Dubai. An epilogue shows... I'm not reading that. It's just coming up here. It'll be better to see than for me to read. Significance of the line. We can't go home. There's a line men like us have to cross. If we're lucky, we'll do what's necessary. Then we die. Sorry, I don't know, I just seem look very shaken. Big fucking gun just hitting it just outside.
Captain Walker. He's armed.
It's okay. Hold your fire.
I don't understand. What's he doing? Look at his eyes. Something's not right.
Captain Walker, we are here to help. But first, I need you to lay down your weapon.
He's not complying.
He's shell-shocked. Give him a second. Just hand me your weapon, Captain.
I have two choices. I can drop the weapon, or I can kill them. I'm gonna go with the slightly better one.
It's over. Time to go home.
You know, Captain, we drove through this whole city to find you. We saw things. You don't mind me asking, what was it like? How'd you survive all this?
Who said I did?
He makes a good point. As far as we can tell, he is actually alive there. But we don't know. But honestly, with the hell he's going to go through, you know, therapy, you know, punishment for everything, you know, all that. Here's one thing.
Wheels are up. Thank God this is the last one. Whoa, wind shear. No problem, huh? I don't know. Nadar and Tass weren't great. Think we should have waited? No chance. These people are paying 4 times norm to get out quick. If they ask for a refund, it'll be our asses.
Holy shit! Is that sand?
Fuck. Storm on our 6.
I've never seen one that big!
Expedite climb. Pull up, Barry. Pull up.
Shit! The engines are choked! Gotta flame out! Engine 1's gone! Fuck! Check engine 2! Check!
I wasn't able to find the first one there. I could, through use of a guide, go and find it, but if I can just get a list, I only need 3. No, 4. and I'm fine. I'll show you what I have here, and then I'm going to continue my search for the rest of these.
Ah, the paradise of the rich. Dubai. In all my days, I've never seen such a beautiful pile of junk. Murdoch's boys are running scared, but I'm in for the long haul, baby. The Gathering Storm, an exclusive eyewitness account of the fall of Dubai. Damn if that title ain't what Pulitzers are made of. Which reminds me, shit, I need to dig up something nice for the Colonel. Little thank you for letting me tag along. Now if I can just grab some Sandstorm B-roll. Any minute now. Any minute now. Fuck, this is boring. Come on, give me something.
Just so you know where we found that, on the start of the Dune level, before we encounter the two terrorists, when they're saying like, how many like, oh, they've killed 433rd and kidnapped one, at least. It's just there. It's just, there's like a chair and all that. Also, I noticed just over here is so many civilian casualties in 333rd.
Okay, people. Places. Prompter ready?
Huh? Tony? What the hell is this?
It's what?
The prompter says we're telling people to stay home and wait for the evacuation force. When we get that, I haven't seen anything about an evacuation force come down from the wire.
Just read it and smile. That's what we pay you for.
Tony, this isn't ethical. I'm a journalist. Viewers trust me to...
You're a pair of tits that can read a teleprompter. You do the story, or I get someone else who will. Now we're on in 5, 4...
You
3,
are a fucking asshole,
2,
Tony.
1.
If there's any consolation, I'm sure Tony got eaten first. I'm sure there's plenty of people who couldn't get supplies. There's plenty of people who just ate him for the sake of eating him.
In old horror movies, they always use silver to kill the monster. Stakes, crosses, bullets, didn't matter. So long as it was silver. In Dubai, these hostiles are using silver bullets to kill soldiers. Guess that makes us monsters. Seems they're melting down everything they can get their hands on. Cufflinks, jewelry, flatware. Reeks of desperation, but it's smart. In Dubai, a bullet's worth more than a necklace. It's kind of funny when you think about it. At least a soldier's life doesn't come cheap.
Who is saying this? I swear that could be Walker.
In old horror movies, they always use silver to kill the monster. Stakes, crosses, bullets, didn't matter. So long as it was silver. In Dubai, these hostiles are using silver bullets to kill soldiers. Guess that makes us monsters.
Yeah, I think it could be Walker or someone who sounds close enough. It sounds slightly off, but all things considered, not really surprising.
Found a doll in the OZ. No way it's left over from the old days. Diamond earrings for eyes, silk for a dress. This was made after the storm wall fell. That means children, families. I'm starting to wonder about our enemy. We're not that far from Conrad's failed evac. Could these be the survivors? Are we killing the people we came here to save? I'm not gonna tell Adams or Lugo. Shit's hot enough as it is. They don't need this weight on them, too. Anyone shooting at us is an enemy. Whether they got families or not.
Like I said, the critique, like, there is clearly a human element to it. And as the critique of saying, like, oh, the guy's never humanized, it's portraying it as poorly written, or they've taken the narrative in that direction, is pretty flawed. He's quite clearly very human. In parts. In other parts, it's like a normal third-person shooter, but it's, they kind of kept it that way and were focusing more on the the story aspect of horrors of war and all that.
As originally reported upon first arrival, situation in Dubai dismal. That's an understatement. Civilians have turned into vultures. Stealing, rioting. Hell, I saw a man gutted over a can of soda. It's a mess here. Soldiers trying to keep martial law, only making it worse. No way to radio HQ from inside the storm wall. Agent Daniels has left the OZ to report our findings and receive further instructions. Langley's not gonna like what we have to say. Got a feeling they'll return the favor.
CIA Ops Squad, codename Gray Fox. Known members include Thomas Daniels, Brian Castovan, Jeff Riggs, and Rick Gould. Interrogation of Daniels has revealed CIA to be responsible for attacks on our outposts throughout the city. CIA attacks have been aided by members of local populace, heretofore referred to as insurgents. Insurgents believed to be operating directly outside our territory. Daniels' questioning has revealed possible location of stronghold. Raid has been scheduled with intent to neutralize CIA threat and establish order in the area. If all else fails, recommend use of Daniels to lure other CIA members into the open.
Well, that certainly explains the, adds to the thing. Daniel's being strung up with the thing in his mouth. It was, like they were saying, it was a trap for good. And so that gives a bit further background to it.
Hey! You have any idea who I am? Everything's going to be right. Hands off the goods. You have 30 seconds. Tell me what you want. What I want? What I want is you, man, on record, telling me about the genocide you and your friends are trying to keep hidden from the rest of the world. Yeah. Magnus, you have no idea what you are saying. Get him out of here. Oh, yeah? Well, I'll tell you what I know. I know the truth, man, and the truth is where it's at. I know every expat, fat cat Emirati hightailed it out of Dubai on permanent vacation 2 days before your office shit-canned a news piece about the storm. Yeah, and I know your wife and kids left this morning, and I know your mistress is leaving town tonight.
You know nothing of Dubai, my friend. If you did, you would know the truth is whatever we wish it to be. Any evidence you find to the contrary will never change that. Get out of my office.
You can't hide the truth, man!
Okay, that was kind of funny. Yeah. Also, if you notice, fucking shame on you, they are written on it. And what politician would literally say that? It just seems a little, like, seriously, dude? You're not very good at a cover-up. It's just like, like, you can practically hear him twirling his mustache.
Thought I'd make it the whole way without screaming. Hacked my
I know you've heard this before, but still.
even bit my tongue when they brought out the knives. But the fire, damn it, they screamed like you wouldn't believe. I'm disappointed, but at least now I understand the breaking. Once my flesh started melting, and had thrown my own mother under a bus just to make it stop. Every insurgent brought before me will know the same pain. And when they break, we will be like brothers, having stared down death and flinched.
Also, on the knife, it may be hard to tell, it says honesty. Sorry, the razor. It says honesty.
Go ahead and just say your name into the recorder.
Pete Doby, private first class.
Thanks, Pete. So the question everyone back home wants to ask is, why? The Red Cross, the Pentagon, even the President all turn tail and run. Why stay here?
See, I joined up out of high school. Well, I didn't want to go to war or anything, but then I got tossed in with the 33rd and ended up doing 2 tours in Afghanistan.
Disaster by anyone's standards.
Yeah, no shit. I can't tell you how many times we rolled past kids fighting over garbage on our way to some bullshit op. So when the Colonel saw a chance to actually do some good here, hell yeah, he took it.
What about the people back home? Calling you deserters? Traitors?
Man, fuck them. I'd love to go home, you know? I got a daughter I ain't seen since last Christmas. But my baby girl, she's safe in her bed right now. These people here, they ain't so lucky. What, I'm supposed to abandon them just because I get homesick? Nah, we're better than that.
So you trust the Colonel's decision?
110%. Colonel's a great man. Standing by his side makes me a traitor, and so be it.